for the night time. Days are wide awake, visions are for crazy men. Not me, for goodness sake, but I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things, believe me, I've never seen before. My little things deceive me, like when you threw me out the door. I couldn't believe my eyes.
You didn't ask me.
Well, here, give it to me. I'll carry it.
No, I'll carry it.
No, come on.
No, you're going to drop it.
I won't drop it.
You drop it. Oh,
give me the cake.
Careful. This can't be Redfern's place.
This is her house, I'm telling you.
I wonder what made Vincent Price decide to sell.
Come on, it's an income property. Redfern will sandblast the brick. She'll put in a sliding door, a cedar deck, get rid of the dungeon, and she'll rent it for $2,000 a month. Watch.
The rich get richer.
Did you hear someone breathing?
What did you say?
It sounds like someone breathing in the bushes.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. Don't say that, okay?
No, listen. Someone's breathing, listen.
Oh, you're joking, right, Lou? Ha, 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 ha.
Hello, anybody in there?
Louie, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You got it all over you. Oh, gosh,
Give me a
Louie.
thing.
Who was that man?
I don't know, but he's never got too far with a turquoise rosette in his nose, I'll tell you that much. You think we saved the cake?
Are you kidding?
No, that's out of the question.
Aren't you going to do anything about it?
I'll run the icing through forensics. I believe you're supposed to pop out of the cake, Mr. Ciccone, not fall into it.
Oh, you guys are regular Wayne and Schuster, you know that? Redfern, do me a favor. Call me a cop who doesn't do stand-up, okay? This is serious.
Mr. Ciccone, it was probably just somebody who was curious about the new neighbor. I just as soon forget all about it.
Oh, good-looking single girls will always attract attention, especially in marginal neighborhoods.
I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself, Mr. Spencer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other guests to clean. No, I mean greet. Excuse me.
She looks good in black, doesn't she? It's a sexy color, black.
Oh, yeah, she does. She looks good in black. Well, what are we going to do about that guy?
She wants us to figure it out. Maybe she's afraid to put a damper on the party, you know. Why don't we mix, all right? You go
Mix?
that way. Yeah, I'll go this way, and we'll meet over there.
Okay, mix.
All right. Now look around.
And then I got my master's in fine arts, but I decided, why bother? So I went into tax law.
Me too. I mean, what use is a master's of social work these days?
I majored in philosophy, but that's not where the bucks are.
So what's your specialty?
Mine? This and that. I couldn't become a lawyer because I have a house to run and a kid to raise.
Oh, so do I. 3 kids. Melanie, Tiffany, and Abraham.
Oh,
Hi there.
Oh, me, huh? Look, it's perfect. I was just about to do my common Miranda. This is perfect. Look at this.
A man with a sense of humor. You'll do very well in this neighborhood.
Well, actually, I'm not the man in this neighborhood, but she is over there. See her? But I will keep the fruit. Thank you very much.
Dishonesty. I like that in a man. I'm Hannah Smith. This is my boy, David.
Hi, have an orange. Oh, thank you, Sonny.
Drop the Sonny. I'm 38 years old.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, thinking that everyone who's short is young is like thinking that everyone who's bald is virile. Any truth to that rumor?
You'd have to ask my wife about that.
Is she bald?
Can I keep this orange?
Excuse me, I've got to go say hello to my host.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Yeah.
See you there, David. 38 years old?
So after my 3rd marriage went down the tubes, I realized I was in the wrong end of the business.
She's probably stripping this thing, too. She's renovating the whole place, you know. Got all kinds of ideas. Nice one. Did you know that Winston Churchill was into bricklaying? It's kind of a hobby. I can't see it myself, can you?
I want this house. We haven't even got room for grand piano.
This house, we could have 2 grand pianos.
Yes, it's a big house. Huh?
Do you like Burton Cummings?
What do you mean?
How much do you weigh?
Fine. How you doing?
How do you do?
Hi.
I'm Gary Woods, number 14 right across the street.
14, right?
See, you met my wife, Lenore.
Oh, your wife, yes. We're having a nice conversation.
This is my stupid husband who can't even buy the right house.
This house is a real beauty, though, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a beauty house.
Bank had it up for auction, you know. We put in a bid. We were under by a lousy $100. Can you believe it?
You know...
Don't hit me, Lenore.
Things are rough all over, right? It's really nice meeting you people.
You have lunch.
I want indoor-outdoor carpeting.
I've had it with the indoor-outdoor carpeting, Lenore. I don't want to hear anything more about it, okay? Enough.
Fine.
Thank you, Heather. It was a wonderful party.
Oh, well, thanks for coming. Listen, can I get you a cab?
I'll see the young lady gets home.
Oh.
Did you have a wrap?
Oh, no, I didn't bring one.
Well, you came unwrapped.
Well, something
nice.
like that. Bye.
Good night.
Stuff up together. You know, I was just telling Marge how wonderful it is, this house. It's really, really beautiful. I mean, it's a couple of creepy vibes, and you got some weird neighbors with that peeping Tom, but a home's a home, you know what I mean?
Thanks, Mr. Ciccone. Listen, thanks very much for coming to the housewarming.
We had a great time. And I'm going to get you another cake.
Oh, no, really. I think one is enough.
Good night.
No, we owe you a cake. No, wait a minute, Marge. Are we the last ones here?
I guess so.
We'll have a little cup
Well,
of
you're
coffee.
probably tired, aren't you? Want to hit the sack? You're tired, aren't you?
No, we'll have a coffee and we'll discuss everything.
Too
We didn't even
tired?
get a chance to talk to you. You're not tired, are you?
No.
What are you going to do?
You know what I didn't get a chance to do before the party is hang that picture. I think I'm going to put it up in the wall. I'm kind of curious to see what it looks like.
Well, I'll help you. I'll get a ladder. Yeah. Marge,
sweet.
pick up some stuff and then we'll help her clean the whole place. So not first the picture and then we'll clean the house.
It's just down in the basement there.
Okay.
It's just down in the basement there. Okay, Marge, you pick up some stuff, clean the place up.
You gonna put a sauna in the basement?
A sauna? Oh, you mean a sauna? No, I was thinking of putting a hot tub.
Oh, just step on your feet. I'm sorry, hon.
It's bleeding!
She cut herself.
There's a first aid kit in the bathroom.
Oh, the painting! The painting is bleeding!
She's right. This is blood. Look at this. What the heck did you do? What's this?
No, nonsense. It must be just the pigment dissolved. You know when I cleaned it?
I don't know, Art, but I know blood.
She's a blood donor at the blood clinic.
And that is blood! Uh-oh. He's having a vision.
Mr. Ciccone, please, not a vision, not my house, please.
She was hanging. The woman in the painting was hanging.
Oh, my God! Mr. Ciccone, I don't want to hear anything about this.
No, wait a minute. Remember when you gave us a tour of the house?
Mr. Ciccone!
You remember the bedroom? In her bedroom? Look this way.
Oh, my God, it's a ghost! Come on,
Where?
you can't stay here. You have to leave.
Of course I can stay here. I don't believe in ghosts.
Well, I do. Come on, Louis, let's go.
We can't just leave her like this.
Oh, why? I'm not going to stay and do the dishes.
Forget the dishes. I'm talking like this, the blood.
Look, there is a logical explanation for everything.
Wait. Logical? What is the logic of this? Now, don't say pigment. You just cleaned this a while ago and it'd be dry. Look, this is blood.
I don't know what it is, but I'll go to forensics tomorrow and I'll have it analyzed, all right? Would that make you happy? I just want to have a nice sleep in my beautiful new home.
Wait just a minute, dear Heather. Okay, take this.
What's this?
What is that, a real estate agent?
No, it's a priest. If you need a good exorcist, that's the name of a priest.
But I'm not even Catholic.
Heather, this is no time to get hung up on denominations.
It doesn't matter whether you're Catholic or not. Tell me what the forensics says, okay?
Come on, Louis.
This has got to be blood for sure. It was a nice party.
Come on, Lou.
Thanks. I mean, when this thing started to drip last night, I was totally certain that what had happened was that the pigment had reacted to the solution that I used to clean it in a somewhat bizarre fashion. And I'd never brought it in here to be analyzed, except that Mr. Ciccone, who is a sensationalist, as you know, well, he just insisted. I'm sure it's just a chemical reaction.
It's blood.
Blood?
Blood.
No, Pop. It's the same cake, right. Happy housewarming. It was a great cake. It's just an accident. I told you it was an accident. It's a long story, okay? The guy came out of the bushes, a heavy breather, right? He ran right into me in the cake.
Mr. Ciccone.
Why would I lie about a thing like that? The man ran into me, yes.
Mr. Ciccone.
Oh, hi.
Could I speak to you right away?
Yeah, sure.
Privately somewhere?
Yeah, sure. Look, Pop, yes, a heavy breather. Look, I gotta go, okay? Yeah, take care, Pop. Bye-bye. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Hi, Marlon. How are you today? This is Heather Redfern, assistant crown attorney.
How do you do?
Marlon beat our food. I had to use your kitchen for a couple minutes, Marlon.
Look, I don't want anyone cooking in here but me. You want to go somewhere? Go to the cafeteria.
No. We don't want to cook. We just want to talk, okay? A couple minutes.
No, I have to saute the almonds for the trout almondine.
You leave the eyes on the fish, Marlon? And doesn't this bother you? I mean, a little fishy looking at you like this? Look at this. This fish could be somebody's mother. This one over here could be somebody's wife. And look at the eyes on this one. How can you stay in the same room with these poor things?
5 minutes only. And if you touch one thing, I'll pull out what's left of your hair.
5 minutes, that's all.
Uninspired neorealism, and the blood is so tacky.
What'd you find out about the man?
Dr. Doyle said that is actually human blood.
Marge was right.
Look, I'm sure there is a perfectly logical, rational explanation for all this. I just thought maybe you could have a little vision that might shed some light on all this.
Well, what do you think? This is a fast food chain over here? I'm going to get a McVision. You want French fries with this or not? Look, it doesn't work like that, Redfern. You know this now. Come on.
I know. I just don't understand what's going on. I mean, first my painting starts to drip blood, and then last night my radio started to scream. It just doesn't make any sense.
Your radio started to scream?
Yes, last night when I went to turn off the radio, it started to scream.
What did it scream? I mean...
What do you mean, what did it scream? It screamed.
I mean, did it go gadzooks or eureka? So what?
No, it was like a woman scream, you know, like... Ah!
Okay, hey, all right. Okay. Screaming radios, bleeding pictures, what the heck is this? All right, listen. Let's just approach the whole thing logically, okay? Who owned the place before you?
You wouldn't respect me if I told you.
I have the greatest respect for you now. Come on, you know this. Help me over here.
Okay. Well, my real estate agent told me about this great house and contents that the bank had put up for sale. Well, I thought it was an estate thing, you know, where somebody dies and the bank was selling off the property.
Yeah.
Then I find out they had repossessed it from an old man, Mr. Harper.
They repossessed an old man's house?
You can imagine how I felt.
Miserable, right?
Yes. But it was already too late. I mean, I bought the house. I couldn't reverse the deal.
This is it. You solved the mystery.
Huh?
Don't you get it? Look, this poor, pathetic old man, right? They kick him out of the house. Where's he going to go? He don't know. So he's walking on the street. He's getting angry. Maybe he's living with his relatives or something. He says, I am going to get back at that person who's got that house. I'm going to scare them, and I'm going to get them out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's his address? Where does he live? Do you know where he lives?
You'll hate me for this.
You can't top what you just told me. Go ahead, tell me.
An old folks' home.
Look, the guy in an old folks' home. You know where it is? Let's go see him.
No, I can't.
What, your conscience?
No, Cord, I'm due at 2.
Look, I'll go by myself, all right? But you owe me now.
5 minutes are up.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Moan.
My almonds are gone.
The fish ate them for revenge. Look at her little eyes. It's pathetic. I don't know how you do that.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me see that. I haven't thought of Mary Sullivan in years.
Mary Sullivan? Who's Mary Sullivan?
Her, the painting. That's Mary Sullivan.
How do you know that?
She was the first dead person I ever saw. I was just a cub reporter sitting around one day when the chief sends me out to 13 Howard Street. Didn't say what it was, just said go, so I went. There were a couple of black mariahs in the yard, people on the street gawking. Cop sends me right upstairs, and I walk into this room, and there she is, just hanging there.
So she was murdered, right? Who killed her?
Suicide. Tell you what the saddest thing was. Funny how things strike you.
What happened?
On the floor at her feet was a tiny evening bag, the kind with the beads and the shiny strap. I remember thinking she'd never be able to use that again.
Was she married?
No, but I figured there was a sugar daddy in there somewhere. She was only a hat check girl, and there was no way she could have afforded that house by herself. What are you doing with her painting?
Well...
She lives there now, 13 Howard Street. She bought it.
You're living in Mary Sullivan's place?
Yes.
You're a better man than I am. I couldn't spend one night in that house.
Yeah. It's an interesting puzzle.
If you like puzzles, I hate them.
What do you want? The nurse told me that you were Lloyd Harper. I'm Louis Ciccone.
From the medical center? No. I've already told them I'm not going to leave them my body, so you might as well forget it.
First they repossessed my house, now they want my lungs and liver.
I got all the organs I could use. I want to ask you some questions about 13 Howard Street.
Oh, you're from the bank? No. Yeah, well, I already had that place paid off. And some damn fool doctor, he couldn't have been a day over 19, persuaded me I needed a vacation. So I take out a mortgage, I go to Hawaii, Bermuda, Manitoba. I had me one hell of a time.
And then those interest rates probably hit you, huh?
You said it. 19.5%? And when I couldn't pay, they booted me out of my own house. Some little girl lawyer was standing by like a vulture, ready to snap it up, right?
I know that little girl lawyer, and she's not a vulture. She feels very bad about this.
Oh, she feels bad?
Yes, she does.
Well, I feel mad.
Mad enough to frighten her out of the house, huh?
What a good idea. Maybe I ought to try that, huh?
I think you've already tried it, Mr. Harper, huh?
I would know if I was trying it, wouldn't I? I ain't senile yet. Are you trying to tell me I'm senile?
Oh, no. I'm not saying you're senile. No, it's just that...
I'm an old man, and with age comes wisdom. It is my considered opinion, even though I've only known you a couple of minutes, that you are nuttier than a fruitcake.
You wouldn't like me, would you?
No, sir. You are definitely Looney Tunes.
No, I don't mean about that. I mean about pretending to be a ghost. You wouldn't lie about that, would you?
I wouldn't have the energy. The bank took all the fight out of me.
Oh, you coming downstairs for the bingo?
Yeah, I'll be along in a couple of minutes, Sheldon. Take it easy. God, I hate bingo.
Can I just ask you another question?
You've had all the time you're going to get. I got to go play bingo.
All right.
Sheldon, slow down. You'll kill yourself racing around like that.
What are you doing in my house?
I gotta talk to you.
But you didn't have to break in my house to do that.
Hey! I wouldn't break in anybody's house.
Well, you're in my house, and I didn't ask you in. That's the standard definition of breaking and entering.
The door was open. I figured you were home.
Well, I am now. What do you want?
I have to talk to you. Look at you. You've got to sell me this house.
Look, we talked about this the other day at the party, Mr. Woods. This house is not for sale.
You know that Lenore and I put in a bid on this place.
Yes, I know. You already told me that.
Yeah, and your bid beat me out by a lousy $100. Do you know why? Because people like you get all the breaks. That's why.
People make their own breaks, Mr. Wood. Now, if you just excuse me, I'm quite busy.
Listen, Lenore wants this house. And when Lenore wants something, I gotta get it.
Well, just perhaps there's another house around.
No. No! Lenore wants this house. She wants it for her grand piano and for her indoor-outdoor carpeting. See, you probably didn't notice this, but Lenore is tuned a bit off center.
I'm really sorry about your wife's problems, but this house is not for sale.
Sure it is. Sure it is. All you gotta do is sign this paper. Now, anything Lenore wants, Lenore gets. Sign it.
Not this time.
Are you kidding, midget?
I'm not a midget. I'm a dwarf. Now, weren't you just leaving?
Yeah, well, you're the one holding the knife. I'll get you for this. You'll sell. You'll sell, because one day I'll come back and you won't have your midget to protect you. I'll get you, midget.
Get out of here before I cut you down to size.
You okay, honey?
Oh, yes, I'm fine, thank you. You know, he wasn't like that the other night.
Well, generally he only gets like that on paydays.
Yeah, the creep can't hold his liquor.
David was up on the roof trying to fix the cable TV, and he looked down and he saw that you were in kind of a tight bind.
Oh, well, thank you, Davy.
Have you got cable TV?
No, I don't get much chance to watch television.
Oh, well. David has rig up something that you can get pay TV without paying?
Yes, but that's illegal.
I know we do the same for you.
No, thanks. I really don't have much time for it.
Oh, well, tonight they're showing House of Blood. Have you seen that?
No, I hate horror movies. They really scare me to death.
Oh, this is wonderful. It's a real doozy. You just love it. It's all about this pretty young girl who, on a bet, goes into a haunted house and spends the night. Oh, it's marvelous. Well, if you want to see it, just knock on our back door. We'll be there. Dave, will you get back on the roof and start futzing with that pay TV thing? And if you want me, just call me.
I will. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry I woke you up, Marge.
Oh, that's okay, Lou. I wasn't really asleep. Louis, what are you doing here?
I don't know. I'm upset about that Redfern thing with the painting and everything. Since I had the vision of the hanging, I'm going nuts. You still got my picture. I remember when we took... It's a big coffee ring right over my face. What is this, Marge?
I didn't want to mark up the bookcase. It's a good one.
You using my picture for a coaster? Is that it?
Well, I've still got it by my bed.
Look at this. I'll give you a different one, okay? Maybe I'll laminate it and you can put the cup right on top, okay?
So what's happened with Redford's painting?
Max thinks he saw her when she was hanging.
The painting?
No, the lady in real life or death, whatever. She had an evening gown and a little, those little bags. It was like a dressy evening thing.
An evening bag? What evening bag?
Like the kind like you have, you know, where you can't get anything in there, the stupid little bags. The chain.
Listen, has anyone considered the possibility that the woman was murdered?
Yes, me.
If I was going to kill myself, right? I mean, I might get dressed up, because I'd want to look good when they found me.
Sure, you can wear the nightcap.
But the accessories are not necessary for suicide.
What the hell she doing with an evening bag if she's going to commit suicide? People don't do that.
Right.
That's it. That's the evidence. You gave me the evidence. This is great. Look, so you just bought it for yourself, did you, Marge? You hero about yourself, huh? What's Xavier Cugat's shoe doing here, huh? You think that's funny? Look at this heel here. Where is this guy?
Louis, those are your high heels. Don't you remember? When you went through your height trauma and you wanted to look taller?
Oh, that's right, yeah. I wore these shoes with a little zipper in the high heel. You're right. Well, I was worried, you know, because I thought losing my hair I'd be shorter. But, where's the other one? You got the other one? It's nice. Like I was crazy then, eh?
Yeah, well, you still are. Not much has changed.
Yeah. Come on, let me stay over here, okay?
I don't know.
All right?
Okay, yes, all right.
I can't believe I wore those shoes. It's too much. How did I look in those? Pretty tall, huh?
What's wrong?
Oh, you got this price tag on here, and I put the pin right through my finger. Look at this. Oh, my luck.
Here, let me give it a kiss.
Oh, got a little bandage or something?
Later, okay?
Okay.
You can take away my house, but I'll be damned if you can have my carrots.
So I'm sorry if I scared you hanging around like I did.
Oh, listen, I totally understand you wanting to see the house again, but why did you, put blood on the painting?
Pardon?
Do things to the radio to make it scream and put blood on Mary Sullivan's painting?
What are you talking about? I wouldn't do a thing like that. I just wanted to keep an eye on the house. I love this house.
Well, if you're not responsible, Mr. Harper, who is?
Ghosts?
Ghosts?
Just before I lost the house, I began to hear strange noises, weird sounds, creaking and sobbing, and always late at night.
Oh, no.
When I tell you, lady, I soon discovered how to rid myself of all that nonsense.
What did you do?
I just disconnected this little sucker, and I couldn't hear a thing. No, I never slept sounder in my life. It's too bad you're not hard of hearing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, I better get going. They got a curfew at the home. Thanks for the call, Coco.
Anytime you want to come back.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, listen, take your carrots.
You mean I can have them?
Of course.
They're yours by right.
Oh, come on, take them. If you ever want to come back here and dig some more, you're quite welcome to any time.
You know, I'm still mad that the bank took my house away from me. But I'm sure glad you're the one that bought it.
Thank you. Good night. Sleep tight.
Redfern!
She's probably at work.
Oh, hi. No, I called. She didn't go in today.
I told you not to use the good china.
Sorry, Ma.
Mr. Ciccone,
What are you doing there? I was ringing the bell over here.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck in the basement?
Yes. Would you just help me?
Like Winnie the Pooh, you're stuck in there.
Look, it's not funny. Would you
All
help
right.
me out of here?
I'm sorry. It's a little funny, don't wait. All right, hold it. How did you get stuck in here?
It's a long story.
Okay, here. Give me a hand. I'm just going to pull you, okay? Slowly.
Well, careful.
No, be careful. You really are stuck in here. Hold it. Wait. Could you give me a hand, please?
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Ciccone, I don't want the whole world to know about this. I'm already embarrassed as it is.
No. Come on to help her.
Oh, honey, are you stuck?
Okay, move this over here like
I'm going to kill that Gary Woods. I'm just going to kill him.
Is he still giving you trouble, Miss Redfern?
Yeah, I came down the basement steps last night, and there was a step that was sawed in two, and then I tried to get out of the basement door, and it was locked from the outside.
You think he did it, Woods?
Of course he did it.
All right. We'll deal with this later. Here. Just inhale. Okay, I'm going to pull. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Father's going to kill me. That's it?
Yeah, I'll put this on.
I'll put this on, okay. Pretty high up here, huh? Hi, how you doing? Hi. Do you happen to know where Gary Woods is?
Gary, yeah, he's over there.
He's over there, huh? Got a little walkie-talkie or something you can call him with?
Walkie-talkie? No.
Don't have that.
Well, just take this beam here and turn left.
Just take this.
Yeah, just take this one right here.
You gonna stay here?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thanks a lot. Just go around you, right?
That's right.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's all right.
You've been here before, right?
No, but, all right. Oh. Okay, thank you.
Yeah?
Right, yeah, sure.
Good, now you safe?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Right, I get it. Okay, right, sure. Go around this thing now?
Yeah, go around that.
Okay. Let's go on this thing. That's good. All right.
Who let you up here without a safety ring?
I came to see you, okay?
See me? Oh, wait, you're that friend of Redfern's, right?
That's right, that's right. And I came to warn you, okay?
Warn me?
What? To warn you. Warn. That's right, warn. I'm warning you, okay? It is one thing to make a painting bleed, and it's another thing maybe to make a radio scream. But Redfern and I will not tolerate somebody who saws a piece of wood so that they fall down, right? We're not going to tolerate that, and I mean it, too. I'll get the cops all over you, okay? That's right.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I have had enough of you, and I have really had it with that Redfern broad. Her and her lousy $100. I'm going to fix her good.
Gary! Gary! Gary!
Gary! Look, Gary, why don't you come back and we'll have a little chat, huh? Help! Help! Redfern? Redfern? What the heck is this? Redfern! Redfern, you up there? What's going on here? Hey, Heather! 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 Oh, God almighty. Telephone.
Sergeant Brown.
Yeah, Brown, Louis here. Listen, I got a body. I just found a body in here.
There's just one little problem before I call out the troops.
What?
What's the address?
Address, 13 Howard. And step on it. Hurry it up, will you, please? Details. Where is she now? What the hell am I seeing? There's just a body here.
Well, things certainly have livened up since you moved in around here. Look at this.
You phone and tell me that a guy has been murdered. The least you can do is show me the body.
What's going on here?
Gary Woods was murdered, okay? I saw the body, and he's dead. And he doesn't believe me over here. I saw it with my own 4 eyes.
Where's the body?
That's a $64 question.
We don't know where the body is.
Okay, you can wrap it up in here, guys.
It's over here,
Chacon. First, the corpse, then the cops. Got it?
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Could you please tell him about the bleeding picture, okay? Forget the body for a couple of seconds. Listen to this, all right? The bleeding picture and the screaming radio. Tell him about this.
Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
Go ahead.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I thought so. Come on, fellas.
What is this? This is it. Death on Howard Avenue. Tragic suicide. Rocks neighbor. Mary's coffin.
Studying ancient history, Ciccone?
No, Max. I'm just trying to figure out.
Ciccone, what's...
Sam Bartlett, this guy. What do you know about him, Max?
A beautiful heist. Perfect. Held up a brink shipment and got away with over $100,000 in gold. Only one problem. He was caught a month later. Sent away for a nice stretch, and some guy in the slammer slit his throat over a pack of cigarettes.
What happened to the gold? They find the gold?
Well, Bartlett never said where he stashed it. Took his secret to the grave.
Oh, good for him. I need some string.
Hiya, Lou.
Hi, Marsh. I need some string and some pans, Mom, and some flour. I got some flour.
What do you want, stone ground, steel cut, whole wheat, white?
What, are you going to make your own cake now to sit in? Take the pastries. They travel better.
No, I'm not baking. No, I just, I'm going over Redfern's, all right? I'm going to spend the night there.
Hands, flour, doing things you never did in my day.
Are you just going to stand there and take this? We're separated. It's none of my business. I mean, if he wants to spend the night with Heather Renford and tell the whole world about it, it's none of my business, is it? You know, you're a rat. You're a lousy, two-timing rat.
What are you talking about? What'd I do now? What's the matter with you?
Oh, just go to Heather
a night.
No, you don't understand. No, I'm not spending the night with Heather. I'm spending the night, but it's business. This is business I'm spending with her.
Yeah, monkey business. You should be ashamed.
He's a healthy young man. And if his wife won't have him, it's only natural that he find his pleasure elsewhere. No offense, Marge. I'm...
What the hell is going on here? No. I find my pleasure with Marge. That's it. Just Marge, right, Marge?
Well, no, not after tonight. You don't.
You mean even though you're separated, you two have been...
Yeah. Sick. That's sick. Hey, we're not divorced. We're just separated, right? That's it. It's mine. Marge, this is it. Thank you. Yeah. Jesus, it's really coming down, eh?
Big spender. Who are you visiting? The Adams family?
I should have taken a subway. You got an umbrella?
Good evening.
Ken.
This is the silliest, most ridiculous contraption I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah? You think so? Go ahead, scoff. They did not scoff or laugh at the Boy Scout camp, believe me.
You were in the Boy Scouts. How did they ever let you in the Boy Scouts?
I lied about my personality.
That won't reach, Louis.
I know, you're very observant. Look, got any more string?
Of course I've got more strings.
Good.
This is a house, not an apartment. I have everything anyone could need. Oh. Maybe there's some in the attic.
All right, good.
If I can't put any string, would cobwebs do?
This is good. She probably doesn't need this carpet anyway. In, a loop, and over. Okay. What the heck is that manual when you need it? Promise not to kill me.
He sliced the pig.
It reacted just the same way as you reacted. It worked, right? Anybody ever tell you look very cute and white?
Are you sure that he was a crook?
Am I sure? Look at this. My dearest Mary, hope this finds you well. I love you more than ever. Being here in prison makes me think of you even more. Yeah, I bet. I've written my wife to tell her of our love. In a few years, we'll be together. Remember, I will love you always, Sam. It says it right here. He's in prison.
Oh, you know, Mr. Ciccone, I found this music box that plays exactly the same tune that my radio plays. Look, it's right over here.
Please don't bail me now! Spencer was right. This is definitely a marginal neighborhood over here.
I think he was right. Ciccone, what's going on around here?
Just pass me a chair, will you? You were living in the twilight zone. That's it. Put over here. Okay. Sit down. Sit. Okay, here. Here's my hypotheses, okay? Mary Sullivan was definitely murdered, okay? We know that, okay? And she was in love with, what is his name here? Sam Bartlett, right? He loves her very much. He was a crook, and he had some gold from his last robbery, and it is hidden somewhere in your house.
Yes, but what about the ghost with no head out there?
I don't pretend to know everything, Redfern. I don't know everything.
Who killed Gary Woods?
Gary Woods, okay. Gary Woods probably burst in to see you, right? He burst in there. You weren't there, but who was ever looking for this gold was here, and they killed Gary.
Yeah, but who was that?
Who was that? Who's ever knocking on this door is a really prime suspect! You're not scary us!
The noise has stopped now.
What's this? What's this now?
I don't know.
Take this one out. Okay. Some kind of electrical trick over here. They got this wired. Scare you, right? They got some kind of sound coming in here. They can broadcast anything they want to frighten you to get you out of this house. All we have to do is pull this little plug, and it doesn't stop. It just makes sparks. Murder and a suit.
The suit she was wearing?
No, suit. No, suit.
What suit?
Suit, the suit from the ashes suit.
Oh, the
soot. Soot, fireplace, fireplace.
Killed her.
I don't know. Wait. Here. It's heavy. Solid gold.
Louie, it is the gold. Look at him. You're just a genius.
And like a lovely ring, huh? Just wait, right?
Hey, Louie, what am I supposed to do while you're off chasing ghosts?
Why don't you just find me some more gold?
Hello, can we talk for a couple of minutes? Gotcha.
Hannah. Now that you got me, what are you going to do with me?
Let me do something.
What do you want me to do? Throw a brick at her? It's too heavy to pick up.
Stop talking and keep breaking.
Sorry, Warden.
It won't hurt no one to let them talk, Ma.
Now, see, Davy is right. He's got a point there. They've done time studies, and it is better if people talk while they work. While we're on the subject, how did you find out about the gold?
That's a long story.
Well, I got plenty of time here.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Let me ask you this. Who's Sam Bartlett?
Sam Bartlett was my husband and Davy's father.
Oh, so it was your father and the husband. Well, did he leave you then for Mary Sullivan?
He was gonna leave me. He was gonna leave me and David. You know, and I'm the one that used to plan all the robberies. Used to help him with it. I'm the one that had to sit home and worry while he was trying to rob Brink's trucks, and he was gonna leave me. Oh.
Don't talk like that, Ma. You know it makes you sad.
Oh, David, no. Come.
How come he didn't leave you? What did you do, Hannah?
I paid little Miss Sullivan a little visit. Oh, yes, I did. You see, I wasn't sure where the gold was, but I knew that she'd know. I just wanted a little bit. Just enough for David's education. I mean, she could have my husband and the rest of the gold. Now, that seems fair, doesn't it?
Monty Hall couldn't have given her a better deal, right?
It's a good deal?
It's a good deal.
Do you know what she did?
What'd she do?
She laughed in my face. She told me I should put David in a great show.
Easy, man. That's cool. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Heather, do you have children?
No, not yet.
Well, then you see, you can't understand the maternal instinct.
Ma, I'm gonna cry.
No, David, no, don't cry. No, don't cry.
Should I snuff him now, Ma?
you know what I can't figure out? I mean, you live next door, right? So how come you never knew that the gold... How come it took so long to find out where the gold was?
Well, you see, I thought that he buried it because that's what he always did with everything he stole. You know that David and I have dug up half of southern Ontario, haven't we, Davy? Oh, really?
All over, right?
And then I had the idea that maybe the gold is hidden in the house where the Floozy used to live.
Yes, you did.
Floozy! You figured this out! And the Floozy used to live here, and the whole thing...
Well, then how come you just didn't buy this house in the first place?
Because you outbid me.
Reed did us in over here, Heather. The old man and this here, too, right? You couldn't take a lower bid, right? It's just too bad you couldn't just give her the house now and we walk out,
Yes, you know, it is too bad. Because the world is going to miss a brain of your talent. Okay, David. Shoot him.
What the heck are you doing here, Marge?
Oh, Louie, I felt so bad about what I said that I had Pop make another cake.
Oh, that's just the best housewarming present ever.
You did good.
Oh, did I? Oh, great.
There's no chemicals in this cake. Now, have you met Hannah? This is Hannah and her son, David.
Oh, hi, Davy. Nice to meet you. You're not going to spend a night in there, are you? Not after everything that's happened.
Oh, no. She's right. Look, why don't you spend the night at my place?
Louie, you have a very small room and a single bed.
Well, why don't you spend the night at our place then?
Oh, I don't know.
No, listen.
Come on.
It's okay. Listen, I just want to spend a quiet evening in my lovely new home.
You do?
Look, I'm going to sell the house tomorrow. Can I stay at your place?
I'm hoping and wishing that the next apparition is the sight of you welcoming me home. It's hard enough living without having visions to the left and the right of you. They won't leave me alone. Give me a cold, hard fact. I'm seeing things, believe me, you've never seen before. But little things deceive me, like when you